Since getting into amateur radio, I've been using lead acid batteries such as these two, this 14 amp hour and 17 amp hour, whenever I'm out doing portable work. The only problem is they each weigh upwards of 15 pounds. As you've seen in many of my older videos, I've been using this Goal Zero Yeti 1250. Two major problems with this thing. One, it weighs 103 pounds. Two, creates a lot of noise. I've had noise floors of S8 because of this thing. I don't know if it's just getting old or if its charge controller is just junk and dying out. Who knows? But I've had it for many years. So I'm going to show you what I'm using now right after this. Welcome back to the channel. Now if this is your first time here, please subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell, that way you'll be notified each time I upload a video. The battery I'm using now is a 12 volt 20 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery by Bioenno Power. Part number is BLF1220A as in alpha. I could have made a battery, but I don't trust myself at all. However, if you want to do that, you have to go to OH8STN on his YouTube channel. He's got a lot of really good information to help you get started and make it happen. A few reasons I wanted to go with the lithium iron phosphate. One of them, they're just lighter. And according to the website for Bioenno Power, all these batteries are guaranteed because they come with protection circuit modules built into them. These batteries are also thermally and chemically stable. They're dependable and reliable without the possibility of lithium fires. They're 50 to 70% lighter than a traditional lead acid battery. You can also take them down further. Whereas a lead acid battery, you can only get about 50% of its rated capacity. These lithium irons, you can go to 80 to 90%. They do sell chargers right on the website. And I highly recommend just buying one from here, because if you try and use one not rated for a lithium battery from home that you have laying around, you're going to end up torching or destroying your battery. They don't cost that much money, and at least this way you know you're getting the right one for the right battery. One of the other things I really like about Bioenno Power is their customer service. I spoke with Kevin many times on the phone, and he will take the time to make sure that all your questions are answered satisfactorily. He's even sent me emails to make sure that everything was working right. And when I had a problem with my solar panels, which I'll show you later on, how they went above and beyond in making it even better than it was before. There's two kinds of charge controllers you can get, an MPPT or a PWM. This particular one I have is PWM. It's $49.99. The model number is WP20D. It has a rated current of up to 20 amps max. It also has a little USB port. Now this is already set up to be used with lithium batteries. Please do not just get some cheapy thing off of Amazon that's not rated for lithium, because again, you'll probably end up destroying your battery. The nominal voltage for this controller is 12.8 volts. The float voltage, 4.4. Low voltage disconnect, 10.4. Low voltage recovery, 11.16. Now one of the things they recommend, one, when hooking this up to the solar panels, you hook your battery up first, then hook your solar panel up. And also they say you do not need to use the load section. And the reason for that is because the battery already comes with one hooked up. So just draw your load straight off the battery. The solar panels I decided to go with is a suitcase style. It's the BSP120. It's 120 watt max power solar panels. Max voltage on these is 18.5 volts. Current 6.49 amps. They weigh about 10.35 kilograms, or about 23 pounds. Temperature range is negative 45 degrees Celsius to 85 degrees Celsius. Now, earlier I had mentioned that Bioenno's customer service was absolutely fantastic. And one of the reasons I say this, I had this closed up and the wire that connects the two panels together had gotten pinched somewhere in the aluminum framing, and split the insulation all the way to the wire, including the wire's insulation. I called Kevin, he had me bring it down, and without batting an eye, they repaired it by putting a set of Anderson power poles. Now I can use each panel independently or together. And to me, that's just superior customer service, and it expands how I can use these panels. They do come, when you first get them, with a lead wire and the two connectors. I added Anderson power poles to mine. Now this isn't going to be charging as well as I'd like because it's quite cloudy today. But as you can see, once you have your solar panel hooked up, you get the icon for the solar panel. Now with the left-hand button here, it'll cycle through the different windows. Right now this is the main display. This is the float recovery voltage. This is the absorption charge constant voltage. This is your low voltage recovery. This is your low voltage protection. Load mode. Battery type. And then you're back to your main display. Check out some of these other videos. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the section below. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe. And again, don't forget to click on that bell, that way you'll be notified each time I upload a video. Thanks again for watching.